Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God and tune in. And let's talk with Jafora Fox. Hey, Jafora Fox. Jafora Fox.
Hello, hello. God bless you. God bless you. And thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. I am your host, Jafora Fox. And I tell you, in spite of it all, had some crazy technical issues. So please join in to the Jafora Fox Show. I know that is behind the 7 o'clock time that I normally get started with the show. But please, please, please join in, share, like, tag others in the Jafora Fox Show, as well as my YouTube viewers. Thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Say hello, and let me know that you are here. God bless you, and thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Hello, and happy Thursday to you. I am here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Jafora Fox Show. Also, calling all entrepreneurs, if you would like to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, Let's Talk Business, you can go to my website. That's www.jaforafox.com. You can click on the link, be a guest, and you can be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. I'm always so excited and so honored to have you as a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, which provides an opportunity for me to spotlight entrepreneurs. And definitely on tonight, we have two amazing entrepreneurs that will be giving you some information about their business and their journey as an entrepreneur. And then also, if you have any information, you want a free consultation, you can go to my website and schedule a free consultation. The information is on the screen. My website is www.jaforafox.com. And also with that, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you sharing the Facebook Live. So if you would put in the comments shared, so that at the end of the Jafora Fox Show, your name will be put in a drawing for some prizes from the entrepreneurs, for you, for sharing this Facebook Live, as well as for my YouTube viewers also. So God bless you, and thank you all so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Please say hello in the comments and let me know that you're here. Share, tag others, and let them know, yes, the Jafora Fox Show is on. And I do apologize for the lateness of the show, but had some technical issues with getting on to the show. So God bless you. And at this time, I'll bring in two of my amazing guests. Bring in the guests. And I have Dominique Rowland with The She Body. So hi, Dominique. Thank you for being a part, as well as Lawrence Gordon, which is the author of books by LG. So thank you all so very much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. I am so excited, so honored to have you be here. So again, say hello, you all, and let me know that you are here. Put shared in the comments. Make sure that you tag, like, all of that in this Facebook Live. And hello again to all of my YouTube viewers as well. God bless you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the show with some business strategies. And one of the things on tonight that I would like to talk about is the marketing plan. Your marketing plan is meant to raise your brand awareness and build a pipeline of qualified leads that turn into sales. With a small business, getting the word out can be challenging, and that is due to less visibility and lack of resources, like a budget or even your time. However, there are key strategies that can help you with your small business marketing efforts. So, whether you're struggling with a limited budget, the time restraints caused by a smaller team, or even a lack of direction, a marketing plan that's appropriate for your business can provide guidance for you. So you want to make sure that when you're starting your business or you're thinking about having a business, that you create a marketing plan, how you will engage in getting your information out, getting your business out. And if you don't have the budget to hire someone to do that, then you're going to have to do that yourself. So you want to make sure that you are on top of your marketing plan. And so whether, as I said, you are in the process of launching a business, or if you already have one, having a strong online presence for your brand is extremely important. So please, small business owners, when you're looking for and how to track your marketing, you want to invest in what they call a return on your investment. You want to see that what you're putting out with your marketing, that you're getting an investment on your return, and that your brand awareness, whether it's digital, which that's what we're in now, and all of the platforms that we have, you want to make sure you keep up with how that's working, how's that going. If you need to tweak that, what do you need to do about the time that you need to put that out? When is the best time to put your information out so that others are seeing your information? So not only is digital marketing a must-have for promoting your products or services, but optimizing your online asset is also critical to your business overall success. So as you can hear me stating, that marketing is very key if you're wanting to have a business and make that is online. And with everything that's virtual, and so many things has been shut down for so long, that you've had to recreate yourself sometime and reinvent yourself, which would bring me to my next point with my next guest, which is Dominique Rowland, who has definitely done that. Dominique is the owner of My She Body Shop. Dominique has created a virtual wellness space that the clients are able to receive virtual fitness coaching, build a healthy balance in their life, as well as purchase any of the wellness products that she has. So welcome to you, Dominique. Thank you so much for being a guest on the Jafora Fox Show.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so honored to be here.
Yes. So excited. Dominique, I've been knowing since I won't say because it'll share my age, but I've been knowing Dominique a long time. So God bless her. I'm so proud of what you're doing, Dominique, in your business, and how you've created yourself and invented yourself, and just really, really have taken this on, doing an amazing job. And I'm so proud of you, Dominique. So tell us a bit about yourself, Dominique.
So I am, like I said, I'm honored to be here on the Jafora Show. I'm ready to talk business. So I am originally from Buffalo, New York. I grew up there, moved away probably about 12 years old with my parents, and we relocated to Atlanta, Georgia. So I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was my dad, he owned a couple businesses, and I was very inspired as a young child to be an entrepreneur, even though I wasn't really sure what my field would be, like what I would do for a living. But I grew up Atlanta, Georgia, was inspired by my parents to be an entrepreneur. And then I graduated high school and started life. I'm now a wife of almost a year in July. And I have 3 children. And let's see here. I moved to North Carolina. I pursued a career in criminal justice. God saw something else, and that didn't go quite as planned. And now I'm here in North Carolina. and I am a health and wellness coach for women.
Awesome, awesome. So Dominique, tell us a bit about your business, My She Body Shop.
Okay, so My She Body Shop was actually birthed during COVID. And I started off in 2016 after I had failed the fire department's agility test. I wanted to be a firefighter, and I failed the test. I wanted to go back, but something in me I just didn't go back. So I started to work on me, work on the things that really make me happy and the things that fulfilled me as a person, instead of what I thought the world wanted me to be or wanted me to, wanted me to pursue. So with My She Body Shop, I pretty much started the shop because my clients were very interested in how I lived my life, like how I maintain my weight. I am 34. I birthed one child, and a lot of women, they do struggle with their weight and staying like a healthy course after they've had children, or an unhealthy lifestyle has been normal to them. So I birthed My She Body Shop because I wanted to share with the women that I come in contact with how they basically can change their lives with just simple supplements, or simple adding something simple to their diet that they were missing, like vitamin D. A lot of people don't know vitamin D is one of the things that you need in order to maintain a healthy weight. And if you're lacking it, it will cause you to gain weight and not be able to lose it as fast. So My She Body Shop was basically birthed from me experimenting on myself, going through different health issues. My daughter had asthma, and so I came up with like a remedy, a holistic remedy to get her completely healed from asthma, so she doesn't have the symptoms anymore. And then I started to make more and more holistic products, researching, and I birthed the shop to share with the world.
Oh, that is awesome, awesome, amazing, and definitely something that you all that are watching can definitely use to help as well. So please tell us about the products that you have from My She Body Shop.
Okay, so so my brand is She Body. I am referred to as She Body. A lot of people that meet me through business and through Facebook, they do refer to me as She Body. And a lot of times people do affiliate the name with the outward appearance, which is actually not what She Body is. She Body is actually an acronym, and it stands for She Helps Every Believer Overcome Damaging Yokes. So with that being said, all of my products help with eliminating some type of addiction or something that is causing more harm to you inwardly than the things that you can see openly. So with Macaroon, a lot of times that's one of my number one seller is Macaroon. Macaroon is full of a lot of vitamins, minerals, nutrients that control your hormones. And a lot of people don't see, and a lot of women, they don't see the things that they put in their body changes and alters their attitude. Birth control greatly affects relationships, women's attitudes, weight gain, a lot of different things we go through as women, and we don't even know it. We don't even see it because you're not researching what is in the yogurt that everyone's saying, oh, eat yogurt, you lose weight. Well, it depends on what kind you eat. You have to look at, okay, where did the animal come from? What are they feeding the animal? A lot of these antibiotics and things really do take a toll on your body. So with My She Body Shop, my number one product, Macaroon, definitely gets rid of anything that's causing you damage as far as mentally and physically. So that's one. And then most of my products are infused with Macaroon. So I have the powder and I have the pill, but then I also have bath salts because I do train women to do with exercise. So if you're sore, you need something to soak your muscles and rejuvenate yourself. So I have salts. I have coffee lovers. So I have Maca coffee. I have green tea lovers, maca lattes, green tea lattes, a host of different products that are infused with maca root because it is also good for your skin. It detoxes you, and it helps with protein, build your muscle, and a lot of different areas of your being. It helps mental clarity, helps with menopause. I have a lot of women that are struggling with the menopause symptoms, and they don't know what to do. They don't quite really want to be on the medicine, and so they start the maca root, and it just changes how they experience menopause.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to try that product as well, and some of the other products and things that you have to make sure, because as you do get older and a bit more seasoned, you need some help to help you be able to help regulate your body, your mind, and all of those things that you are trying to do because you're not as young anymore. So definitely looking forward to that. So also, Dominique Shibati, provide your contact information so that the viewers will be able to get in contact with you about your products and your website.
Okay, so sure. First, one of our most popular ways of communication in 2021 is Facebook. So you can reach me on Facebook, Shibati Dominique, and then IG. That's the other top way of communication. So my IG is just at Shibati with the number 1. And then I also have a subscription on my website. You can reach me also at myshibati.com.
Awesome. And thank you so much again, Dominique. As I said before, I'm so proud of you and so excited about what you're doing and moving forward. It takes a lot of courage for one, to create an idea and have an idea and a thought. But the next thing is to really execute and move forward in doing that. And that's where a lot of people get so stuck at. They have so many things that keep them from moving forward and pursuing those goals and dreams and desires of becoming an entrepreneur and doing that. And so again, thank you so much. I'm so honored. So excited to have you as a guest on tonight. So if you're watching and you want to receive some of Dominique's products, please go to her website, themyshibati.com, so that you can look at some of the items that definitely will help you to live your life in a more meaningful, productive way with clarity in your mind, your body, and your soul. So again, Dominique, thank you so much for that. And at this time, I will go over some other strategies, just a couple more to let you know that in your marketing, that you know your audience. You want to make sure that you know your audience, which is your target area. If and depending upon your business, it could be different from someone else that's doing a business and what they're doing. So a key mistake is in thinking that anyone is your buyer or want your services. You have to make sure you create that target audience, that target area. Know that. And larger companies may be able to appeal to a wide market. And if you're not yet at that stage, you want to make sure that you set out first to know your audience. You want to develop your audience depending upon your niche and products. This can be different for every business, so do your due diligence and research for your business on creating who you want to service, whether it's men, women, children, whomever that you decide that you want to service is what is considered, for example, your target audience. It could be the area where you wanted to serve. So many things do go into play when you're talking about your audience. So you want to, just some of the points, to start by thinking about who you'd like to work with. Who are your ideal clients? You may even have some existing customers or clients, which could be family, friends, however you can start out using that. You want to utilize them, and then their word of mouth can pass your information on to others. Know that there's many directions you can go into. Don't always feel like you're stuck in one direction. Maybe that didn't work. So then you try something else. So don't always feel stuck and then give up saying, well, this didn't work. Well, just strategize and try another target area. Keep working at it and keep working at it. And the more you work at it, it will come together. Just don't give up. You want to also know where your biggest impact will be. Start with one audience and expand when you've made progress towards that goal. And that is so key when you're dealing with your audience and your target area and your clients. So one of the other things I wanted to mention was creating a website. It is so key and vital, especially during this time, to have a website. Creating a website to your own online presence allows you to advertise and generate customers even when you're sleeping. People, your clients can go to your website and purchase your products, book an appointment, do all of the things, see your services, know about what you do. And so you want to make sure that you have a professional looking website. It's one of the most important assets you will create for your small business. This is where you will show who you are, what you offer, where you are, and how a potential customer can contact you. And so your website isn't just a simple brochure. You can advertise your services, products, events, all of your information, your reviews. People can make comments. There are so many things that you can utilize your website for. You can sell your products, as I said, while you're sleeping. Someone is on your website purchasing things, and you can convert traffic to your website and then turn them in to customers. So having a place on there where they can email you and ask you questions, and later you can get the next day, get in contact with them and letting them know, and then returning information in a timely manner is also key when someone reaches out to you through your website with any questions or concerns that they may have. And so my next guest coming up, I think this is absolutely amazing what my next guest, Lawrence Gordon, is doing. Books by LG exists to encourage dads everywhere to read more to their children. Lawrence also has a nonprofit, Books with Colors, Inc., to help promote diversity and inclusive books in classrooms. So I am so excited again. Lawrence as well from the Atlanta area, and I'm so excited and honored, Lawrence, to have you as a guest on tonight.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, and thank you. So Lawrence, at this time, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm actually transitioned. Jafora knows me from the Atlanta area, but now I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a father of three, daughter, Lauren, a son, Landon, who's 11, and son, Henry. And then I have another boy on the way in June. So 4 kids. I'm married. I'm in the Charlotte area. And during the day, I work at a nonprofit here in Charlotte called Hope Haven, and we serve residents who are impacted by substance use and homelessness. So that's what I'm doing during the day, helping our community, with those that are impacted in those areas. And then at night, I turn into a children's book author and an advocate for reading and an advocate for children's literacy. And I'm also, and also a father and a husband.
Oh, that is awesome. And so, Lawrence, amazing family. Of course, when I knew you, then you had just the two, probably, right? Maybe, yep. And the kids were very young, very small.
Young. Yeah.
Yes, and you kind of transition your career, with being at the basketball and just with my son Duran, and just and just an amazing person, and just to see you now as well, just doing some amazing things. Absolutely proud of you, and really stand for and excited about what you're doing, reaching out to dads, to really read more to their children is amazing. It's powerful. As I talked about the audience, your audience is not that mothers can't read either, but your main target is that dads really read to their children, as I was talking to you before about the audience, and you have expanded, which is encouraging just reading too as well. So tell us about your Books by LG.
Yeah, so how I got started was my mom was an educator, right? And so she taught special education for 30 years. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and she taught in Cleveland at Shaw, transitioned and actually taught at Reed in DeKalb County in Atlanta. And then my mom passed away, right? And so in her passing away a couple of years ago, I came home and told my family, I said, hey, I want to write a book, right, to honor her. And naturally, as a husband, you come home with these, ambitious ideas, your wife, your kids look at you like, all right, like I have no background in writing books at all, right? And have never written a book or anything up until that point. And so we did the research, right? We did the research. We learned how to put a business together. We learned how to create a website, all the things you were talking about. We created a book club in our community. We got a target group of kids that I read to every Tuesday. And we built up a raving fans. And me and my daughter wrote our first book, Unicorn Dreams. We wrote this first book together. And a year later, me and my son, we wrote a book, Dad the Bully and the Orange Ball. We wrote that book together. And, so 2 years in, 2 years later, we have two books. And it's a beautiful thing because my whole focus is around dads reading more to their children. And my two books are very intentional about a Black father reading to his Black children. And also my third son, Henry, and the book is coming with him. He's Black and white, right? So we have a book that will be called Henry's Puppy Stand, which speaks to mixed kids. And so my books are very inclusive and very geared towards all children, and also to see kids represented in the books they read.
Oh, that is awesome, phenomenal, amazing, amazing, amazing. And with that, which leads into, as you talked about your inspiration to write the book, The Dad, the Bully, and the Orange Ball. Tell us a little bit about that book.
Yeah, so it's crazy because as fathers, your son comes home with, issues in school like mine did, and they want to, you start talking about fear and things that may happen in school. And my son had an experience on a bus where someone was bullying him. And, most sons come home to their father and the response might be different, right? The response from your father might be, well, toughen up, man up, wipe those tears from your eyes, right? But my response was a little unique in that I said, well, son, I was bullied as well. And that's not necessarily the response that most sons get from their father, right? And so, he was like, wow, you got bullied? And I said, yeah. And I kind of walked him through that process. And it just blew his mind, right? And I told him, I said, I think we should share a story around fathers talking to their sons about being vulnerable and about opening up and having conversations that are kind of taboo in the home with a father and a son. And that's what created Dad the Bully and the Orange Ball. It's really to create a conversation where dads are sending the right message to their son. It's okay to be afraid, right? Like it's okay to say, Dad, I'm scared, right? Like I'm scared. Like I didn't hit him back because I'm scared. Like that's a normal response, right? But it's like, well, where do we go from there? Right? Because it's a bigger conversation than you just being afraid, but it's a bigger conversation that we might even need to pull that other family into to have a bigger discussion around why are we expressing ourselves in ways that creates intimidation in other kids' lives. So I'm excited about this book. We read it to class, obviously with everything going on in the pandemic. We're virtual, so we're reading virtual. We're having conversations around bullying, and it's so good. It's so good.
Exciting. I can't wait definitely to purchase both of those books, to have them, and to actually talk about for you now, to tell us about your nonprofit, the Books with Colors, which when I was reading that information and seeing all of the literature and the pictures on the website of what you're doing, I tell you, it inspired me. I think it's absolutely amazing. So talk to us about your nonprofit, Books with Colors.
Yeah. So, as entrepreneurs, as business owners in the small business sector, you're going at it alone, right? And you're working hard. And over the last, let's call it 6 months, I came in contact with a good friend, Christy Cruz, and we're both self-published authors. We're both doing amazing work here in the Charlotte area. And we came together and we said, you know what? Your mission is around dads reading, specifically in the Black community, but all men reading more to their children. She has an initiative around reading more to, for Hispanics to be better represented in books. And so we came together and said, you know what, we need to create a nonprofit where we can create classroom kits. We can put my books, we can put her books, which represents a lot more Hispanic characters in the book, bilingual, and we can also have a platform for other authors to be recognized and to get their books in the classroom kids. And we also have worksheets where parents can also have conversations around racism, around bullying, and they can have these productive conversations with them with the worksheet with the classroom kids. And we put these classroom kids into schools, and we call them living libraries because every kid is a living library. Every kid has a story inside of them. And it's up to us as adults to help them bring that story out of them. And they don't have to wait until they're older for their story to be true. They can have that. They can start that story in second grade, first grade. And we also have to remind these kids, like, who told you you couldn't become an author or tell your story at a young age? And so these classroom kits and books with color go to Title I schools. And here recently, what we also learned, Jafora, is that it's just not the Title I schools that need these books and representation in the library. It's also some of the predominantly white schools as well. Like, we've read to some predominantly white schools, and those teachers are like, we need to see a Black princess. We need to see a Black kid in the book. Like, we need to see those things as well in these schools. So Books with Color's main initiative is to get classroom kits with kids that look like the kids that are reading the books in these schools, so that kids everywhere can feel represented in the literature they read.
Oh, that is absolutely awesome. So provide some information about how you can sponsor a classroom.
Yeah, so you can, it's as cheap as like $10. You can go to bookswithcolor.org, and there's a link on there where you can give $10, and that $10 gets a kid 2 books. It gets a kid a worksheet. It gets a kid something that we call a Lily key. And a Lily key is a key that a kid can put on their heart, and it kind of unlocks that story inside of them. It's a very spiritual thing where, when you hold a book and the story that's in that book is also inside of you, and it unlocks something in you. It's so powerful when we see these kids hold the book and they hold that Lily key and they realize that they are a living library. They too have a story to tell, and they don't have to wait until they become an adult to share that story. And so you can sponsor a classroom. We just got done giving out 100 classroom kits in the Charlotte area to Title I schools across the area, to where they can have a living library in their classroom. So super exciting. So you can visit bookswithcolor.org, find out a way to sponsor a classroom. And all my authors out there, if you want to be a part of what we're doing, listen, we are better together. There's also information on how you can join our initiative and help us out.
Oh, that is amazing, 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 amazing. I will definitely be taking part in sponsoring a classroom.
Yes.
And also, will you please provide your contact information so others, where they can come back watching now or even on the replay, will be able to contact you, and the information is on the screen as well.
Yes, you can connect with me on Instagram and Facebook at Books by LG. And I'm also on Instagram with Books with Color. It's basically Books with Color on Instagram. And feel free to connect with me. Send me an email. Share your stories. I also have a ton of content on Instagram and Facebook around book readings, so you can access that, and feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear from you.
Oh, that is awesome and amazing. And definitely for both of you all, I am going to I must have you back on the show at another time. I'll be reaching where, no technical issues, so we can get started with it. But I am just so excited and so honored, and we'll have you both back real soon as your schedule will allow. And I do thank you all so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's Talk Business, with providing your information. And I will, as I said as well, because for the Wheel of Names, normally we do the drawing at the end. We're not going to do that on tonight, but I will still, as I do always, I love sewing into my entrepreneurs. So I will still sew into you, Lawrence, as for Books with Colors, as well as She Body Shop, and sewing into the products and things that you have as well, because it is about us connecting and helping each other. And what I believe is, what you make happen for someone else, God will make happen for you. So again, God bless you all. And thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. So honored and so excited, and can't wait to have you all back again as guests on the Jafora Fox Show. You both are doing some amazing things, and the whole world, everybody needs to know about what you both are doing. And if I can help provide a spotlight in creating that, definitely want to be able to do that. So God bless you all. And again, everyone, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight to the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. So God bless you. God bless you all. And good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Night.
Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God.